We are looking at the tides of change, a very short series of videos that talk about the disruptive forces that are changing the world around us. TIDES is an acronym for 5 key forces that are shaping our world, and the first of those, the T, is technology. Now, this is an obvious place to start, of course. Technology, especially information, digital computing technologies, have been dominating change, have been causing change for at least the last 60 years, as long as we've had computers. But just recently, in the last 3 or 4 years or so, we have reached a point in the history of the development of computers where the computing power that we have has just made a remarkable jump forward. The amount of bandwidth that we have, the raw processing power, the speed of the processor, the hard drive space, and then of course the reduction in size and the reduction in price. We've put all of that raw power in the palm of our hands, literally, and we've made it accessible to almost anybody. And what that has done is really open up a whole new vista of opportunities for us. Here's my proposition. I really believe that everything we've done in the last 60 years has actually just got us to the starting line of a technology revolution. Now, this might freak you out a little bit because you might be struggling to keep up already. You also might have spent way too much money on technology in the last few years in your business, and that didn't sound like good news. Well, I don't know if it's good or bad news. I'm just telling you what I think is out there, that we are only at the beginning of a technology revolution. Our ability today to gather data, process it in real time, and use the outputs of that in invaluable and immediate ways in our lives is unprecedented. From our ability to see the data associated with every physical object in the world, augmented reality that's called, the ability to put that augmented reality on our faces. I'm sure you've seen Google Glasses. They're coming soon to a store near you, and we will have instant and on our face access to all the data associated with every object, going to facial recognition, every person you see on the street instantly labeled, all of their publicly available profiles brought onto your eye and imposed on this person who's walking past you. A salesperson in a shop then linking that facial recognition to the loyalty scheme that they've got and the 10 years of history that you have of shopping in their store to give you a recommendation today. Driverless cars, our ability to use the augmented reality of knowing the road we're driving on and then putting an automation of robotics and engagement with the world around us into our cars. And the list goes on and on and on. Personalized medication, DNA screening in less than 3 hours for $99. And the list goes on and on. Our ability to gather data, process it in real time, and use that data is going to change your industry and your business beyond recognition. Maybe let me make it simple. If you could know everything about every customer, what would you want to know? And what would you do with the information? Let me change that to a statement. You can know everything about every customer and every staff member. So what are you going to do with that information? Where will you go to get it? And what will you do with it when you have it? Big data, augmented reality, driverless cars, Google Glass, what a world we live in right now. There is no doubt that if we are looking for what's going to change in the next 5 to 10 years, technology is the #1 cause of disruptive change right now. T for technology. There are 4 other disruptive forces. Stay with me, come back for the other videos in this Tides of Change series.